Okay, I am here. Hey there, Geek Smasher. Always surprises me when I like start stream and then somebody actually is in chat before I'm actually starting. Like, I know I have people who are following me, I just don't expect anyone to ever be paying attention for like a notification or something. I follow a bunch of people on Twitch and stuff, and I have no notifications ever. Because I don't know, I spend a lot of time just watching VODs. Instead of actually watching streams. Get back into this. Not sure how far I'll get through it, but all depends on how quickly I get through everything, how much time I feel like spending. Change my controller. I'm no longer using an Xbox controller that has like cable issues. I set up my GameCube controller. That way there it works. I got everything done here. It was just leaving. Going to Slateport. I shouldn't run around too much because I might run into trainer that I don't want to deal with. Haven't caught anything here yet. Make sure everything's healed. I'm probably gonna have to find like the Great Rod or Super Rod or whatever. Not even, well, you didn't even wait as long as last time. Unless the ROM hack buffed the old rod. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, maybe I come back here when I have a better rod. There's... This guy gives you lemonade normally, right? You've got to beat all the trainers here. There's only like 3 of them, right? Could be simple enough. Remember who I'm dealing with. Technician. Right. Multi-scale, okay. Useless. It'd be crazy if I got a plus that actually worked for doubles with Cricketune here. You've got Volt Absorb. I remembered Blaster, because, like, this is just silly. Mega Launcher and no pulse moves to really help it. Wimp Out, which useful for staying alive. Who's the fastest on the team again? Ball and then Owl. Maybe I lead with Owl just in case. Because then, like, if there's something strong against her, Wimp Out'll be a nice switch. Mana is just Psychic type, if I remember right. I don't think Psychic terrain matters to me. I don't remember all the terrains, but I'm pretty sure Psychic is like a extra boost to Psychic moves and can't use priority. Launcher, still no real threat. So I think I just stay with Shadow Punching. Ooh, that's a bit of a threat. That's a nice type move. Okay, maybe not a huge threat. 16? I mean, Wimp Out definitely saves unless I get... No, I think even with a crit, wouldn't be able to kill me from slightly above half. Like, if I get hit for 32 here, I still just Wimp Out. I mean, if I get hit for 16, I still just Wimp Out, because that's below half, but... And another water type. Faster. Not very effective. Lowers attack, but I crit, so it didn't matter. Okay, nice. Nope. Order heal. Same strategy. It's like, since everything's randomized, it's not like I can go in with a real strategy. It's just what's the safest thing for getting randomly one shot. And Wimp Out seems to be a decent answer, I think. Not really useful. In the absence of stab and super effective, I'll just go with Ice Fang. It's a little bit worrying. Let me check. How's your defense? Not as good as special defense. I don't want to switch though, if I'm being honest. I could Cotton Guard. Cotton Guard would at least help with like dealing with the bulk up, attack up. It's just setting up. Flinch or freeze, please. Good luck, thanks. At this point, good luck is what I'm looking for. Like I said, flinch or freeze, please. Or crit. Crit also works. Okay, does this Snubble not have attacking moves? It should have a full move set. It should have something it can do to me. There's no way it just has like bulk up and ground types, right? Like bulk up ground types and ghost types. There's no way. I guess I'll never know. But that was weird. Like, I don't really need to heal. I didn't take any damage. Does Blipbug have electric typing already? I don't know. I don't want to look anything up either. I think part of the fun, until things get really down to the wire, is going off the knowledge that I currently have. I can always just hope for no electric moves. I do have decent special defense. So maybe I just Cotton Guard to boost defense just in case, and Scout to see if I get hit with, like, a spark or something. Pounce. Okay. Because it's not like I had a really favorable type matchup to switch to. The best that I'd have would be like switching to Bug. Ice Fang again. Electric terrain. Well, that didn't really do much of anything now, did it? Okay. Now for the reward. Half dozen bottles of soda pop. 6 black glasses. Don't need that many. I'm pretty sure that just boosts dark type. I remember right. Yeah. So, like, you can go up here and fish for Slate Port. That's good to know. There's probably other places to fish in Slate Port, though. Yeah, I'm not going back to fight a gym leader unless it's necessary. Any free items? What if I have my starter? Is that good enough? Nope. Okay, whatever. Powder jar. I think that was not randomized. Unless... Yeah, no, talking about berry powder. So that was not randomized. There was nothing in there. The battle tent. I don't remember that from when I played Emerald as a kid. Pokemon Fan Club. Anyone here give me stuff? Oh, okay. Talking so much. Let me tell you about Pokemon contests. No, let me speed up the game real quick. No thanks. You just walk on the couch. Makes sense given you can do that on the other one, walking in front of it. It just looks really weird walking down the vertical couch like that. Even if it probably is the same as just walking in front of it. Move swagger? No thanks. Name Raider, yeah, that makes sense. That guy mentioned Name Raider. This is for... the battle tent. Don't think I should go there. Oh, well, that's nice. I think they're one of the things that I saw, because I did look through the changes in the ROM hack, and there were like NPCs added to give you the coins or whatever you need for like all the otherwise unevolvable Pokemon have like NPCs that'll help you evolve them. For a moment I was gonna say another Bone Rush, but that was Bone Club, not Bone Rush. Come on. Seriously? I'm glad for all the quality of life, otherwise this would probably be a not catching the Pokemon angle. Because I would not have... like, I'd probably not have enough Pokeballs by this point. Look, I like this sprite a lot more than the actual like battle sprite. Just looks like a little guy. Avarice. Like this also looks like a little guy, but it's just a different vibe. Yes. You can get rid of... I mean, honestly, for now, you can get rid of Bug. Oh yeah, I should look at your ability first, just in case. Pickup. Okay. Not bad. Rage Fist, that's Annihilates. Okay. Present is funny. Like, unfortunately, all of these are physical and need to be replaced with special. Oh, right, I read about this. The way that the cap candy works is it goes to the next move, evolution, or level cap. Which is why it stopped at like 10 at the start. And that was confusing me. But if it's a Pokemon that you can evolve with an item or some alternate way, it only goes by 1 each time. I'm gonna just quickly look at this to see where that item is, just so I can know. Because like this isn't looking up Pokemon information. This is just looking up the, okay, Marvel Game Corner, so it's coming up. Just looking up how the ROM hack works. Completely different. I mean, you're not there to tank. It's just gonna be slow going until I get there. Conversion. What does this do again? Change the user's type into first known moves type. That is interesting. I'll take it over present. Spite. No thank you. Grassy Glide is physical with priority in grassy terrain, so no. Well, I can take it for now over something else, right? Like, because it's still damage. I can take it over Magic Coat, because Magic Coat just... I don't want to be tanking and countering when there's a chance of just dying in one hit to something random. And then won't have any effect. Okay. Do I have to go through all of this over here? That's a good point. Criminal organization, why are you lining up and paying? I'm gonna cut in line. This is some of the, like... This is purely so kids can be like, oh my god, they also have Game Boys in Pokemon. But it seems like some of the worst, like, advertising possible, because you would already have a Game Boy Advance to see this. I think it's a... Can you read? Are you capable of reading? Did I miss something? Do I need to go to the battle tent? I don't remember being blocked off like this in... when I played the game as a kid. I know that, like, you can't go on Cycling Road without a bike. And you don't get a bike until Mauville. Maybe I just explore everywhere. And eventually something will let me go forward. Oh. Okay. I completely forgot the main reason I was being sent here. And then these guys are gone. I don't know if I can afford that. Oh, cool. $39. Fleet powder, okay. I kind of expected it to be a battle. You know, this is kind of sad because, like, I was saying last time that these are more like cents than dollars. Since, like, you're given 3,000 at the start, and potions and basic stuff cost like 300 or 200, 500. So it just feels like there should be 2 decimal places knocked off of it. This guy didn't have 50 cents, essentially. And even if it was, like, just really inflated $50, a Pokeball is, like, $300. You didn't have a sixth of a Pokeball. Oh, okay, well. I should have expected a battle. I'm all healed up at least. It should be fine. Dragons resist water, I'm pretty sure. I think Spark's my best chance then. Best damage I've got. I think... Does Dragon resist... Does Dragon resist everything I have? Because I'm pretty sure it resists fire too. I'm just gonna hope that you're not gonna one-shot on this switch. Okay, good RNG. Not bad damage. Luckily, it's not enough to really matter. $420, let's go. Hoppip is fast. And I'm kind of worried about getting hit with Don't I have a Hoppip and it had like Leaf Storm? So I'm somewhat worried about that. Worm's Way could be good if I'm anticipating Leaf Storm. The only problem is potentially getting hit with a flying type. But those are some pretty solid defenses. Maybe it wasn't Leaf Storm. I don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure my Hoppip had stab moves, though. And this is all assuming that, like, the moves are going to be the same. Acid Armor. That was not expected. Okay, doesn't matter. Technician stab, super effective. Ground Psychic. Both a little bit worrying, but I do have Technician stab, super effective, Struggle Bug. 4-level difference, surely. I don't have to fight Archie right now, right? Nope, okay. Gonna become good friends. Who are you? I would love to travel with you. I'd rather you not. Who are you? Keep an eye out for May. Yeah, she's up on Cycling Road. Like, just... well, the path under Cycling Road. Just keep going that way and you'll find her. This is the most obvious doubles trap I've ever seen. One at a time, please. Getting hit with a rock type stab could be deadly. I think Minior is pretty fast too. But Ice Fang is so tempting. And if I swap, there's always a chance that it's not doing a rock type and I swap into something else dying. Well, it used a rock type stab. Super effective for 30. Crit kills. Okay, that just did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Okay. Am I just like mistaken on something? Oh, it's ghost type. Isn't... It evolves into steel ghost, doesn't it? It doesn't have steel type yet. My mistake. Okay. I'm gonna risk... No, I don't want to... I really don't want to lose Avarice. You've got good defense and Aqua Cutter. Parting shot. Okay. No warning, Pelipper. I do have Electro Web. Wish. Don't tell me you're actually gonna like switch out and heal Minior. I mean, I guess you're not switching out, but you're healing Minior. So I thought Parting Shot would maybe keep Pelipper alive there. I guess 4x and critting. Okay, that's terrifying. What do I do about this thing? Like your highest speed. Do I just send out Ball and Electro Web and hope that the stab is good enough? Because I need to make sure I outspeed. And I'm pretty sure this is rock flying. Yeah, like, Electro Web is super effective, so it should be rock flying. It's done Parting Shot, Ancient Power, Rock Tomb. It's got one that I don't know of. Just please one shot. That didn't one shot. I'm worried. Serious? Okay, it's just an Orin, but... Okay. Okay, it didn't do that much. Maybe this was... Maybe I should have just sent out Ball much earlier. and I made some miscalculations. That's crazy, though. Rip Clam. Time to replace you. You're going to hell. What do I have? Flying, Grass Electric, Ghost, that'll get Steel. Pretty, like, kind of spread out typings right now. And then grass, 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 bug, bug, normal, normal, bug. Oh yeah, normalize. You're basically, you are worthless. Yeah, I'll take Grasshopper. Magnet Rise. Isn't that essentially just levitate as a move? Stockpile. Stockpile is funny. I'm not gonna learn it, but it's just a funny move to exist. Oh, and it evolves at 24. Okay, nice. Right, I can speed things up. Pursuit. So what do you have now? What is your... Steam engine? Okay, that's interesting. Your IVs are still kind of bad, but like... I think Steam Engine is more useful than Ice Face. I was really hoping I wouldn't lose any Pokemon today. And I really didn't expect to lose one on just a random trainer battle. It's a good thing I didn't fall for the doubles trap. And I split these two up. Embody aspect. Raise its defense. That's annoying. How high is your defense now? Too high. Okay. I'm still gonna hope for flinch or freeze. Miss. That's the wrong end of the RNG. Okay, you only hit me for 5. Like, I do win the DPS race here. Unless you've got something better. You're frozen. Doesn't matter. And I assume... What the f... What is this RNG? Like, first I miss, then I get the freeze, then it's immediately thawed. If nothing else, I'd rather... Oh, you've got Wish. Okay. Whatever, man. Yeah, Wish heal. Even if I'm not actually winning the DPS race, I get out of it at 44, so it doesn't really matter as long as I can keep up with, like, basically PP stalling. Yep, there's another Wish heal. I get hit 2 more times and I wimp out and switch. Which is honestly good enough for me. It's better than me actually, like, hard switching. Missed. Damn it. That's actually, like, perfect wimp out range. Pretty sure this is the answer. I just hit with acid and it should, like, one-shot. I am slowed down because of sticky web. Wish heals. I don't care. Didn't one-shot. Kind of surprising. Well, Wigglytuff probably has decent special defense to begin with. I was just hoping 3-level difference plus all the buffs to acid would be good enough. I forget this typing of Berserker. Is Berserker... Steel, yeah. I'm gonna just hope that I don't get hit by anything that I'm not expecting and go for the neutral critical technician surging strikes. I mean, I know Wormsway is not a physical attacker and Berserker is a steel type, so high defense, but that's something. I'm dealing more damage though. Let me just damage check here. Nah. That wasn't worth it. Oh well. Surging strikes it is. Hey there, Kira. Koala. I'm alright, just dealing with a bulky Berserker. And not wanting to switch out because I don't want to randomly get one-shot by something. Okay. At least I didn't lose one that time. That's always a good thing. Not losing Pokemon. Don't want to be sending my Pokemon to hell. Route 103. Seems like there isn't an easy way through there without running into someone. Wait, that was deactivated. Blue shard. Not talking in streams. Should be. I can see OBS picking up my mic. Can be sold cheaply. Okay, so just a sale item. Like maybe sometimes when my mic's not being picked up, that happens because I just end up talking too quiet for the noise gate, but every time I've checked it looks good. Yeah, there's a chance it's just on your end. It should be all good. There's a rival battle coming up. I'm gonna switch so that way there I can, since I know it's gonna be multiple, I can Ceaseless Edge to set spikes. And then go from there. Fungus. I have a Fungus. It didn't have much that I considered worth it, but I didn't level it up too much yet. Okay, fire's power was weakened. Don't care. I'm gonna set more spikes. Yawn. That's annoying. Why must you make me switch? Can you hear me now? That's good. I think I swapped to Noctowl. And just Ice Fang. Oh, thanks. I always get people telling me that I have like a weird accent. Like, not even streaming my entire life. Like, since I was a kid, people have asked me where I'm from, and I'm just like, this town. I've lived here my entire life. So it's one of those things that like I always think about. Sometimes I slip over my words and stuff. I also don't think of my voice as being that deep. Like, I know that I'm not talking like this or even using my typical customer service voice all the time. But I'm not like really talking deep voice. And I'm used to dealing with a lot of people that mumble a lot. Like, you get a lot of people who they just don't open their mouth when they're talking, so it's just like, they sound like this all the time. Keep Owl in. Maybe don't keep Owl in. Maybe keep Owl in, since it just used Last Respects, which was not going to hit, and the AI should have known that. Yeah, okay. It does not have anything that can hit Owl, it seems. Because I don't think the AI should be this stupid. I'm alright. Just playing Pokemon. Not feeling too bad today. Some days I wake up and I just feel like garbage. But it's been an alright day. Weird that this wasn't sent out, unless this also has no moves that can damage Owl. Yeah, Pokemon's fun. I miss the era of 2D Pokemon. I can't say 2D turn-based because they still do turn-based, but I don't know. The 3D aesthetic doesn't... It feels too generic. Like, why are you playing old game? So, I wanted to do this randomized Nuzlocke because of watching a bunch of streamers doing Nuzlocke Invitational and playing a randomized Emerald Nuzlocke. So I looked up a ROM hack, and now I'm here. Yeah, this era is much different. Like, I've played Sword and Shield. I didn't hate Sword and Shield. I tried playing ZA. I'm not a fan of the non-turn-based. But, like, there's just something to the pixel art era of Pokemon that I wish they'd go back to. It's just, it fits the game so much better than the 3D. Like, they could even do, like, so if somebody made Sword and Shield, but it's pixel art, it would be a great game. Oh yeah, modern games are cool. I just don't like modern Pokemon. Like... modern Pokemon just, I don't know. The style doesn't appeal to me visually. Like, I don't... a lot of times I don't play, like, newer games because I don't have the money to get new games. But, like... I don't have anything against 3D or newer games on the basis of them being 3D or new. Just Pokemon. Because I hate how... mostly how the player characters and other characters look. All the humans in new Pokemon just look so generic and bland, regardless of how the character designs look. Where is Heal? I will say, like, Power World, Marvel Rivals, and GTA. I'm not a fan of those games specifically. Power World's not that bad. One of my friends started a Power World server and I declined because I had enough of it when I played it before. I spent a lot of time just working on using the bug where you could capture a POW, and as long as it wasn't an insta capture like it did the shakes, you climb on top of the ball and then it launches you up, and then if you open up the glider at the right time, you can get forward momentum to just fly across the map. So I did that a lot, and whenever my friends make like a survival game server though, it just becomes one person speedrunning to the end, or everyone speedrunning to the end, and then burns out in 2 weeks. Maybe I'll go back to Power World at some point. The other games I just haven't played. Like Marvel Rivals, I'm not a huge shooter person. Even if it's like not a shooter, it's like an abilities shooter type game. And GTA was just never my thing. The most I've ever played for GTA was like Vice City, going over to a friend's place and they've got Vice City and you're not doing any of the actual missions, you're just inputting cheat codes to get a tank and a helicopter and rocket launchers and shoot the cops and die and shoot the cops and die. What games am I into? It changes. I play a lot of games. Oh hey, Surging Strikes. This is risky, but I'm sure I outspeed with 2 levels up, right? Well, yeah, lately, like, I've been playing this and also playing through Deltarune for like the 5th time. And when I'm not streaming, I've been playing Counter-Strike 2 with my friends. I'm ass at shooters, so, and I've never played a Counter-Strike before. Started like a couple months ago, but it's been fun, like playing with friends. Play a lot of Lethal Company, Repo, Ren Slop, Quota Slop games. Kill the randoms for no reason, GTA, yeah. I mean, that's the, like, preteen with access to GTA experience. Like, I was, like, probably 10 or 11 years old when playing whatever GTA was out at the time, doing all the cheat codes and everything, because that was back when, like, Scholastic Book Fair, you pick up a book full of cheat codes, and Konami code actually mattered. 1.6 CS. CS2 is the only one that I've played. I know of the previous ones. I don't know what the differences are, and like I said, I didn't grow up with shooters. My aim is atrocious. I've got very, like, shaky reactions to things. CS2 has been fun because, like, I've actually been able to play with friends and not worry too much, because even when I'm asked, they'll at least not call me a bot or useless or try and kick me from the team or say slurs in my direction. Like, but yeah, I play a lot of different types of games. I just like games, is all that it comes down to. Surely Surging Strikes works again here. Nice. Like, for a while, I was pretty much, like, primarily playing Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, all the FromSoft Souls games. Played Elden Ring. I've got a PS4. Like, I bought a PS4 to play Bloodborne on release. Back when it came out. That was my obsession for a while. I went through a phase of playing League of Legends. I'm never gonna play League of Legends again. Went through a phase of playing TFT. Might play TFT again. When you get a PC, start streaming too. It's... like, I want to say it's fun to stream, but sometimes I much prefer to just play games not streaming, and then I end up preferring that for months on end and I disappear. But it can be fun. It can be enjoyable. Oh, this guy's a trainer. I was just hoping for a better fishing rod. Like, I think I mostly stream when I actually have an idea that I think, yeah, I want to do this, it'd be fun, but I think it'd be enhanced by having it recorded. Or when I'm playing a game where, like, speedrunning or doing a challenge or something. Or, like, playing through Deltarune again, I'm mostly streaming that because of bringing up my thoughts about what could happen in the future chapters of the game. And I want those to be recorded so that way there, if my predictions become true, I can be like, hey, look, a year and a half ago, I said this would happen. What do I do here? I'm just gonna struggle bug and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah. I haven't done any collabs. I am not the most social person. I have social anxiety that extends even to talking to people on the internet. So, like, I've never reached out to anyone for that. Also because, like, reaching out and being like, hey, I average, like, single-digit viewers, can we collab? Feels a bit clout chasey, bit awkward. I don't watch a lot of people who are really small streamers either. So it'd be a little bit faked for me to reach out and be like, hey, I love your stuff, when like I'm not that guy. But like, I still have my own reasons when I play games that I want to stream or record them. Both my stabs are resisted. Just hope I don't die to something random. Yeah, you're a social person. That's stamina. Okay, well... At least... Wait. Stamina doesn't matter because Surging Strike's always crits, so it doesn't care about the defense boost. Cool. Yeah, being a social person and streaming probably helps a lot. There's also the fact that I'm not old, but I'm 33. A lot of people who are like just starting streaming are fresh out of high school or like at least in their early 20s. Feels awkward for me. Like a lot of people online being social online are much younger, so it feels weird to me to try and reach out and make friends online and being like 5 to 10 years older than the people I'd be interacting with at a minimum. I know that there's plenty of old people online too. It's just one of those things that is always in the back of my mind and fuels my social anxiety. Ponyta is typically fast, so this is a bit risky to stay in here, I think. Yeah, age doesn't matter. Like, I've got some friends, my friend group that I play CS with, like, most of them are 7 years younger than me or something. But, like, I know them from friends of friends and stuff, and, like, meeting some of them IRL and actually knowing them. It's one of those things where you kind of tread carefully the more older, like, the older you get online. Especially since people do have a tendency to lie about their age. Like, it's never a good idea to talk about your age too openly in online when you're young. And people, like, even when I was like 12 years old, I was filling out forms just changing the date of birth to be like in the 70s, so that way there I could get onto like websites that kept you out of them. Like, it's like you have to be 16 plus to play a browser game, and you're just like, okay, I'll just lie about my age online, not thinking about how that could go pretty wrong. I mean, it seems like the right time to do this. Maybe not. Sword Stance is a bit scary. I do have speed, though. And Aqua Cutter, super effective. Please live. Okay, even with Sword Stance. Yeah, like, I'm not saying my fears are fully justified, or my worries are fully justified, or rational. Because like I said, social anxiety, it's not rational things. It's just that it's things that are on my mind often enough to make me have worries. You don't seem like a trainer. Not that bad to talk to. That's good to hear. I don't think I'm bad to talk with when I'm... Well, when I get tired or when I'm really high, I don't talk too much. But typically, I can be social. It's just like the typical sort of like introvert that comes out of his shell, etc. Harbor Mail, I was supposed to buy that. Well, like, I haven't been really out of my shell often in years because of, like, I've worked with the public in a town that would not get my sense of humor and personality for, like, 13 years. I do have Discord, but it's reserved for, like, I don't have a, well, I do have a Discord server, but that's also reserved for, like, IRL friends for the time being. It's one of those things where I've thought about it and like maybe if I do get a following online, I'd make like an actual like Discord for people who watch me, but at the moment it's all private. There should be someone here. Rico doll. Okay, there it is. Now, do I just use those? How does this work? I've never had to evolve Gimmighoul before. Because I haven't played any of the games that Gimmighoul is, like, in. This I am going to look up. And, while I said I'm not going to look up too much, I'm just not looking up things that are... Oh, level up with those in bag. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna add you on Discord, because that's just not me. So it kind of... I should have looked that up before I leveled to cap, so I can't evolve Gimmighoul here yet. I need to beat the gym. Okay. Oh, I've also got to deal with Wally. Can I get a bike? I was always a fan of the acro bike. I'll do the Wally encounter. Save grabbing other Pokemon for after. Let's just lead with fastest. Right. Yeah. Ball is still the fastest. Wasn't sure if Grasshopper had gotten faster with the evolution, but kind of fast, but not faster. It's kind of crazy that Wally gets to the end of Victory Road before us. When he's got his uncle just like keeping him from going to gym battles, like how does he beat us there? Like talking to new people, otherwise just be sitting at home getting bored. That's understandable. Like, I kind of keep my boredom at bay by watching, like, I know that I'm not like everyone else in that I'm able to stay alone for a long period of time without losing my mind. Either I've already passed the threshold and lost my mind, or it's just that I am simply perfectly fine being alone. There's times when it gets to me and I'm like, okay, I want to at least play some games with my friends. But I don't think I've ever had the urge to meet new people. The people that I meet have always just been coincidental. Like, I went through a really social period when I was just like end of high school, just out of high school, where I'd met a decent amount of people just from like going to card shops, playing Magic, meeting people that way. I don't talk to any of them anymore though. And like, most of my friends that I talk to now are just people that I've known for years, like since early high school years. Like, that would actually be about 20 years at this point. Like, I've met new people by meeting coworkers and stuff. But they're just coworkers. They're not... I don't think I've ever had a coworker actually become a friend afterwards. Even if they might think that. It's weird. I deal with a lot of parasocial relationships, even like... Not even streaming wise, but just working a register in my town. There's a lot of people that think that I'm their friend when I'm just a guy who's doing my job. Yeah, that sucks. I'm glad my dad isn't overbearing, but also, like I said, I'm 33. I have my own apartment. He can ask me to do things. He can't tell me what to do. And it would go against the things that he stated in the past if he tried. It's been like an hour and a half. And this is not a bad time to take a short break before doing the gym. So I'm gonna stand up, stretch, get something to drink. And then I'll be back in a few minutes, probably. Get this on the screen. Doesn't really work that great. Let me just give some more space. Cool. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna add you on Discord. Like I said, that's pretty much all just for people I already know outside of the internet and people that I plan to play games with. I don't use it as like a social media platform or anything like that. The only place that I interact with people who I don't know is a singular speedrunning community because of getting good times in the game and being able to help others. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, and thanks for the follow. I just noticed that. I don't really look at my notifications. They're like way on the side of the screen for me. And I don't like having everything open audio for it. Okay, I'm back. Looks like Nightbot got down a bot. That's nice. You know, you'd think that if Twitch really cared about the bot viewer problem, they'd maybe do something to make it completely impossible for those sites to use bots to advertise like that. Still leading with fastest, okay. Is that just the path? Or is there another one up there? I probably have to go past this guy anyways, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well. Yeah, because I need to pass him. Pass in front of him to get past this without tripping it. This gym's got puzzles. Isn't it fun? Went for water? Yeah, pretty much same. It's always good not to sit around dehydrating for too long. The handful of stories of people who like sat at their desk for 12 hours straight and ended up dying because of a blood clot in their legs breaking off and going to their heart. Rather not have that happen to me. So like every hour or so I like to try and just like stand up. Yeah, it's summer. I'm lucky my air conditioning is pretty nice, mostly because my apartment's pretty small and I section it off. So it doesn't have to cool down too much of an area. But some days it's still just too hot. This thing is ice type, if I remember right. Yeah, isn't this like Ice and Dragon? Don't have anything great, but at least this is neutral. And I shouldn't get hit by anything super effective unless it randomly has a grass type. Not looking good though. My attack's falling. Who has defense? Anyone with decent defense here? Decent defense. Best defense is Worm's Way. I mean, still not as good, but This is just not a good situation to be in. Hey there, Mystic Eerie. I'm also trying to think, like, Wormsway is mostly special attacking, so I don't need to worry too much about the attack drops. But I do need to worry about randomly getting hit by something I don't expect. Okay, it's just Breaking Swipe again. Yeah, there might be some stream delay. I did say hey. Okay, well, I just walked through. Oh, no wait, because he was looking this way before, so yeah, you can't get past there without fighting that guy. Yeah, hopefully this goes well. I'm gonna go with the Owl, because Wimp Out is the safest choice. Four Pokemon. Drillbur. Okay. I'm gonna pray for not getting destroyed and not getting punished by trying to set up some defense. Okay. Because if I can just stay tanky and get through this, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's still 3 mystery Pokemon, but fuck. So this is terrifying. This is just before this, before Cycling Road ran into a Minior, and if I'm still not sure because the randomizer post didn't explain it fully. I'm just assuming it'll have the same learn set. This thing should have Rock Tomb and Ancient Power. And I don't want to get hit by either of them. I don't like this. But I don't think I can switch in without risking a really heavy hit that'll keep me from being able to, like, do anything. I think going for the Ice Fang and possibly sacrificing Owl is the safest play. Because best case scenario, Ice Fang hits, it kills. Middle case scenario, Ice Fang hits, doesn't kill, I get hit by something, but I don't die and Owl wimps out. Worst case scenario, Owl dies, and then I send something in without it taking a hit. Wasn't expecting that at all. Maybe the learn set is completely randomized and I'm gonna be safe, but yeah, I think the learn set is completely randomized. There's no reason for it to be doing this. I think I'm safe. There's a chance I'm not, but it hasn't done anything else yet. Just all that worrying for nothing. It's weird that the learn set would be like completely randomized for trainer Pokemon. Yeah, because if it had Rock Tomb or Ancient Power, it would have used one of them. Almost definitely instead of this. Because it'd see a super effective, probably kill. Well, there's Wimp out. So Steel type and special dropping. And flying type. Okay. Shouldn't matter. Wait, was that the anchor? Did I see that right? I don't know what I'm in for right now. Blaster does only have one weakness because of having Volt Absorb. So I think I just hope for no grass type and Lunar Blessing to hopefully heal up a bit. It's faster than me. Use Slash. I mean, if it uses Slash again, this is a free switch in. Avarice is faster, and then I can Grassy Glide. So I'm just calling out the Slash again. Good. There was a chance that for whatever reason, this Whiscash had like Pixelate or something to hit me regardless, but doesn't seem like it. And I was faster. That is tanky. Magnitude 9. That is just RNG. That is crazy. That is so unfair. That's fucked up. Why? Why, man? Why has it gotta be like that? Magical Leaf is 60, special attack 30. Grassy Glide didn't do much, probably because high defense. And that was a 2655. Though Magical Leaf would do a lot more. Halves damage at full HP. I can hope for a low roll on magnitude and multi-scale keeping me alive here. I just don't have another way to deal decent damage, I think. Maybe Struggle Bug and Acid could get it down slowly. But I'm worried about like a slash crit. I'm gonna go with the riskier move. It is such a shame that Avarice died. I am so upset. And evolving Avarice wouldn't have even helped. So at least there's that, but I'm gonna hope Magical Leaf just does enough. Like it's 60 stab to 90. Previous one was 55. If it's 4x, because water ground, that's 360 versus 220. So it's 140 power up. And probably against the lower defensive stat. I'm just hoping this is good enough. Okay. It had to do essentially double damage what Grassy Glide did. I don't feel good keeping you in right now. But I don't want to switch Blaster in while being at low health. Might be another sacrifice. I hope it's not. I hope this is just like Electro Web manages to do enough damage. But... or Tepig doesn't manage to do enough damage. Salt Cure. Well, that's annoying. It's a good thing I didn't switch into that, though. I'll just hit with another Electro Web and hope for the best to happen. Okay. That's not helping against Electro Web. I'm fine with that. Aren't I supposed to be taking damage over time right now? I wonder if that's something about Salt Cure that I don't understand, or if the ROM hack just didn't code it properly. Either way, not going to complain. TM16, which is not Shockwave. What is it? Ingrain. Okay. Well, unfortunate that I didn't make it through without casualties. Extra unfortunate that the casualty was the one that I really wanted to keep alive, and I just simply didn't expect a magnitude 9. My bad. Avarice is going to hell. You know, I'm just gonna go catch a Pokemon. I don't feel like adding any of these to the team because it's all normal grass and bug types, and I've got plenty. Those are trainers for sure. I don't know where the grass is over there. I do know that there's rocks up here to break. Right? Oh, they're past this. Okay. Thanks, Wally. Don't care, didn't ask. Huh, I thought that one guaranteed an encounter. Maybe I'm just wrong. Also, before I go any further, where is the fucking... Seeing another body of water. Fisherman on Route 118. Which was like down here, right? No, that's 110. Oh, okay, to the right. Maybe I do go over there then. What the hell's over here? More added content, it seems. Okay. Almost had me. Almost not paying attention enough. I'll do all the leveling after. Surely these guys aren't past level 24. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Getting hit with tail slap for 9 damage. Oh. Well then. I think that'll be more than 9 damage. Couldn't possibly do it again though. The AI probably doesn't allow it. Raised its attack. I'm just gonna Shadow Punch. It's so funny that normal flying types only really have normal type, so that way they don't resist fighting type. Like, yeah, they get a ghost immunity, but I really think that they get the added normal type instead of being pure flying, just so that way the flying resistance to fighting doesn't matter. Oh. Well, that's expected, I guess. We could just switch to the fastest and use the attack that can't miss to guarantee. Ice and rock. Well then, this is not what I want to be using right now. You're the only one I want to be using right now. And I'm glad I swapped out then. If I have to swap again, something is taking big damage because I've got like 2 bug types and a flying type. I'm kind of just hoping I don't need to switch out again. When all is equal, go for the stab. Critical hit. That's also a good reason to do Aqua Cutter, is the increased crit rate. Easy. Everyone registers to the Pokénav. Toxic plate. Okay. Got a lot of plates. I didn't heal. I assumed he would just simply give me the rod. I hope it's not someone across the way that gives me the rod. Only one. Unfortunately, electric type. Okay. Or fortunately, depending. I don't think the AI knew what it was doing there. Or it doesn't have any other moves somehow. Because it shouldn't be doing this. Like, that is not a smart decision. Maybe it only sees decorate as a setup and not the fact that it's targeting an enemy. It's across the way, isn't it? That guy's across the way. I came over here for nothing. Whatever. Oh, the rocks are back at least. What if I talk to this guy? Deactivate. Yeah, like, I've already got Rock Smash. Actually, will his uncle give me something else? Something I should check? No, you actually give me Rock Smash. I mean, that's not bad to have. In case, like, I get a fighting type that is good aside from not having a fighting stab that works somehow. Okay. Eventually. It's another fucking grass type. Like, it's not a bad one, but it's just another grass type. Why do I keep getting grass types? Stop giving me grass types. I'm not looking for a forest-themed team with just grass, bug, and normal. Gecko. Oh, may as well see. Oh. I should check stats first. Its ability is going to change, but well, that's bad nature. Not the best, not the worst stats. Blast cannon stats, bad nature. That's not bad. Echoed voice. The hell is Doodle? Huh. I mean, in a randomizer, that could be funny. But it could also be kind of risky. I think it's funnier than counter, which is also risky, so I'll take it. But it's probably getting unlearned once I have actually good moves to learn. Synthesis. That's just healing. Like I said, it's probably getting unlearned the moment I get actually good moves to learn. That's just more healing. I think Synthesis restores more, and like this would be good for the handful of double battles, but it's only a handful of double battles. Better accuracy than Rock Tomb. I mean, that's just healing, but it's not affected by weather. Why do you want to heal so badly? I don't want to take, like, this is a special attacker. I don't want to take too many physical attacks. This is... Nah. I don't think I take it. Like, it's more damage, but it's only going to hit super effective against dragons. Shadow Punch at least gets, like, Psychic and Ghost. Oh wait, I can Cap Candy more now, I think. Oh, you can Milk Drink out of battle. Didn't realize that. Affects terrain when hit. Whatever that means. The 27. Magic Room. No. 29. Smoke Screen. No. No effect. Okay. So 29 is the new cap. Scratch. Not a chance. Pin Missile. This is physical, isn't it? Yeah. Like, it works well with Technician, but Struggle Bug is probably still just better. Still kind of mixed attacking, physical sided. Sunny Day, no. Water Pulse. Not gonna be better than Aqua Cutter. Unfortunately. Wait, isn't this like the special electric Sucker Punch, essentially? Yeah, like this is pretty good. I think I'd take it over Wish. Oh yeah, I could have leveled ball again. Being stupid. No, not taking taunt. Good if I was playing against people. Infestation. No. I think everything else is better. Brutal swing. That could be nice. Pursuit is kind of niche. And I'm not going to be able to expect when an NPC is switching out. The hell is Twin Beam? Hit the target twice in a row. Interesting. I'll take it over Echoed Voice. I don't think I'm gonna use Echoed Voice and spam it enough to make it worth anything. Sketch, didn't you try and learn Doodle? Honestly, I'm taking Sketch over Shadow Punch. Because I think it'd be really funny. If I could actually steal a move. Like, just take something that's really good somehow. Like, I think if I'm expecting a double battle, Gecko goes in at the start. So that way there I've got a chance to sketch off of something. I'm gonna move Gecko to be second spot, just so I remember that. And honestly, I'm just gonna lead with Blaster. It's been a while since saving. I should have waited until right after. I was just hoping wouldn't turn around. Whoops. Too much hope. All of it misplaced. And yeah, both just die to Aqua Cutter. It's just a good move. Especially this early. Blaster is kind of fucked up and evil compared to how War Total would normally be. It's like high damage and Volt Absorb for no fucking reason. Okay, so I can't go there until I get the goggles. Route 112. What was this again? This is 111? Yeah. So this is new encounter. Oh. I didn't even activate it. Okay. Thorwa. Doesn't have illusion though, so... Wonder what it'll have. Uh... Real. Because it's not an illusion. And... Owl kinda... hasn't been doing too much. I mean, Owl has, but... feels like it's falling off. Resist all at full HP. It's a shame it won't have this when it evolves. Not bad. U-turn, not bad. Torment, kinda eh, but can be replaced. Beat up. Beat up is such a funny move. This thing is staying consistently as a mixed attacker. No. That's just like a defense drop of some form, I think. Nah. Faint attack is just like the can't miss dark type. You want to learn Torment again. You're not learning Torment again. You're not learning Memento. You're not learning Water Sport. It kind of not great moves here. Night Slash isn't bad. Can learn that over Beat Up. I'm pretty sure this doesn't normally have Pokemon, but the ROM hack added encounters in. I think I remember seeing like Fiery Path or something else. And if I'm wrong on that and it's somewhere else, I mean, this place had encounters, so... Family. No. I don't know what you're gonna have, but I'm sending it to the PC. I'm satisfied with everything in my party right now. Like, I could maybe... I don't know. Worm's Way isn't getting sent out that much anymore. Low Kicks hasn't really done anything. These two are new. So maybe I swap out one of these guys when I get to Poke Center. Or catch something else. But I didn't feel like adding a normal type. If nothing else. And this is still 112. There was like half a second where they were both looking away, but I don't think I can time this. Well, that had some timing to it. Whatever. I screwed up. I should have just tried to split them up. I saw them both look away a few times, and then... Of course it was just mistimed the one time I went for it. I don't want Gecko to take... I don't want anything to take a fire hit. This kind of sucks. I mean, Real will resist it. Resists all, so like... Okay, was never... Fancier wasn't the threat there, just sucker punched, that's good. And doubled into Blaster anyways. Cool. That is a worry for me. My speed's down, so I'm probably outsped here. Because I don't want to get hit with Grass type. It is Blaster's one weakness. Oh, I think I don't have Solosis's, yeah, typing figured out yet. I was like, why is it only saying neutral? This should be super effective. Maybe the Gravile overwrote its actual grass attacks. Real resists everything, so that'll be fine. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. Terrain changes when hit. So you don't need terrain out. It sets grassy terrain on contact. That's actually cool. Okay. Good to know. I'm just gonna U-turn out. Just to be safe. Just like, get out of here. It used tail slap instead of like a fairy type move, so I'm not too worried, but I don't want something really bad to happen. Okay, I was gonna say, did the game glitch out and not show both of them, but just went one at a time? Route 111, this is just past the sand. I think you need the mock bite to go up those, if I remember. God damn it. I saw he was looking at me and on my screen, and since he didn't jump at me, I just sort of assumed, oh, probably not actually a trainer. No, just short range. This isn't safe, but if it hits, I think it kills. Flinched, so may as well have. Okay. This is easy, just aqua cutter it to death. Critical. How unexpected. And again, aqua cutter. Wasn't a critical that time. Oh yeah, I should heal just in case. This is just the daycare, right? Oh, it's a rest shop. Rest stop. I remember going back here a lot as a kid. Because I spent a lot of time right before, what is it, Sutopolis? No, Sutopolis is different. This place just has a lot of soot. I spent a lot of time in here, essentially. I don't remember what I was looking for when I was here. But as a kid, I spent a lot of time in this area looking for something or other. It was like one of the Pokemon that I just really wanted on my team. This is a new place, right? Fall Arbor, right. Yeah, Sutopolis is like here. Which, like, all the soot is over here. Okay. My first instinct is just to call it crab. So that's the name it gets. And sure. Worm's Way, go to the box. Water absorb is neat. Kind of funny. Not the worst moves either. Like, double kick, stab. 70, not bad. Can raise defense. That's tragic. Time to spend 5 minutes leveling again. Oh, is this one that levels up with an item? Ice Stone. Did I get one? I'm pretty sure I got one. Topsy-turvy, nah. If something sets up on me, I think it's all over. Pretty lucky. Have the stone for it. Psycho Shift. Ah. Transfer status problem. That's what it was. Because what is it? It's like Magic Guard or something. Keeps you from being like taking indirect damage. I just remember I used to play Pokemon Showdown, like random Pokemon. Random teams, and you'd run into like Sigilifs that would have Toxic Orb, Psycho Shift, Magic Guard, that just, what was it, Cosmic Power to raise defense and special defense, and then Stored Power to deal damage based on buffs. Silliest shit ever. But yeah, I'm not taking this. That and Contrary Shell Smash Shuckle. Still to this day, my favorite Pokemon. It just gets so unkillable unless you use like water or get a crit. Confusion? No, you're... You're a physical attacker. You're not learning confusion. Look at how slow this thing is. Follow me. No. I mean, maybe... Instead of Astonish, since Astonish is kind of garbage and there's no way you're ever flinching anything since you're going after everything. Sure, man, sure. Just give me all the healing. Everyone gets Milk Drink. Everyone gets Jungle Healing. Everyone It's Aqua Ring. I've got Ingrain for a TM. I'm taking this over Jungle Healing. Because it's not great going second to heal, but if I know I can survive a hit, but I want to heal, it's not bad to do. You know, it's at least a decent stab. But it's special, and everything else kind of works, like raising defense with being this slow, double kick as a stab, and then U-turn being able to switch out after everything happens, like... Grab is not looking like it has a future in the team, if I'm being honest. Repa Berry. I can go around you guys, can't I? It looks like you should be able to go up there, but I guess not. Oh, I remember. There was like an ash collector or something. I don't remember what the purpose of it was. I just remember running... That was why I was here, was running through this collecting ash. Kind of crazy the game doesn't tutorialize you on like registering things until now. Should maybe do that like right after the bike is gotten. Or right before the bike. This is kind of right after, but... Right. Glass items. I think that was maybe mostly used for like decorative stuff with the hidden bases. Now that I'm really thinking on it. And remember the context of it. PM41 charge. This is so fucked up, like... This is not normal behavior, this is such... Like, if I came across this in normal life, I would just be confused, and then when you run through and they turn around and fight you, I'd just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, it's just pure video games. Anything worth buying? I don't think so. I think the only thing worth buying was the harbor mail that I skipped. Get the item from that one person. Move tutor. I don't have any heart scales. 114. I assume that would normally be dig. But there's no way it's actually dig. Lava plume. Does this guy battle me, or does he just talk about fossils? Yeah, he just tells you to go look in the desert. Okay. What did I just get? Oh, okay. Free fish. I didn't expect to just be given a remoraid. To be fair, like, I don't think there's anywhere else that I could get a Pokemon in the town, so that is the one encounter. I also kind of just realized, I feel like newer Pokemon games don't do, like, maybe I didn't play Scarlet Violet, but I know in Sword and Shield, I don't remember any towns that didn't have a Pokemon gym. Right, Lava Ridge is like, you've got to go through the desert to get there or something, right? After completing all of this stuff, you get the goggles to be able to go in the desert. You can get the fossil. But like Slateport, no gym. Fall Arbor, no gym. Old Dale, no gym. Little Root starting, kind of typically no gym. Sandstream, that's interesting. Not bad. Not great, not bad. Eh. I don't think I'm taking it. Powers up ally moves. Interesting. Middle of the road. Not the worst moves. But also not going on the team right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's been about an hour. Well, it's been about 3 hours is what I meant to say. It's been like an hour and a half since I took a break, but... I'm starting to feel it. And by it, I mean hungry, and my eyes hurting a bit. So, I think I'm gonna call it for the day. I should be back Wednesday is my next free day. And I'm probably gonna continue Deltarune then. Go through Chapter 5. Aborted weird route. Maybe I'll play this instead, but probably Deltarune. I'm probably just gonna flip-flop until I'm done with like doing the Deltarune stuff, and then I'll find another thing to flip-flop between, because I don't want to pigeonhole myself in a single game. And I just don't feel like I want to keep playing stuff and keep streaming stuff, but I don't want to get bored. I don't want to get pigeonholed. I'll find something to play. But that's going to be it for the day. Thanks anyone who's hung out, chatted, watched, lurked, followed, all of that good stuff. Like I said, Wednesday probably similar-ish time. Maybe a bit later. Hopefully I don't just feel like garbage and decide not to stream. That might happen. But until next time,